let's do our sun salutation or Surya Namaskar A. There are 9 movements here, 9 breaths. If you need to have more breaths than that in each movement, that's okay. It will go on as you practice, more practice. So standing here to the top of your mat, spreading your toes, press down to your big toes, your little toes, and onto your heels. Feel that grounding down of your feet, and then send that energy up to your legs. Your kneecaps are active, lifting, your thighs are active, and then draw your pelvis in. Just a little bit so your low belly is in and activate to your core just naturally. Your palms facing out, standing tall here, your shoulders are down, just gently away from your ears, collarbones are wide. And then on our inhale, our little fingers or pinkies draw in towards each other. So you're keeping this away from your ears. Nice and wide there. You can have your gaze up, your hands together, straighten like this, straighten to your arms. If you bend your elbows just to touch your hands together, you can draw them apart to start with. Inhale here again. And then on our exhale, press down to your feet, low belly draws in, and slowly folding forward. So you're feeling this hollow out on your belly as you bring your upper body down. Top of your head down towards the floor. If you need to bend your knees here, that's okay. Eventually your hamstrings will open up for us. Your thighs are active, your knees still active, so you're open through your hamstrings. Your sit bones up towards the ceiling. And then this is our second movement. And then exhale here. Inhale, gaze forward, chest open. Lengthen to your spine. You can go to your fingertips here. You can straighten your legs. And then slowly land your hands down to the floor and step back into a high plank. In your high plank, you want your hands shoulder width distance. Your hands underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers. You're also pressing down to your finger pads, the knuckles of your hands, and to your wrists. So not only just on your wrists, but throughout your hands. Your shoulder blades are away from each other. Your chest is not collapsing down to the floor. Keep pushing down to your hands. Your arms are straight. Low belly is in again. A little bit tuck on that tailbone. So this tailbone scoops down, but not so much that you end up rounded. So just a little bit, belly is in. Legs are still active, so you have your weight on your legs too, not just to the top part of your body. Your thighs are active, kneecaps are active, pressing down to your toes, and then onto your heels. So just readjust here if you need to. And then for a modification of our Chaturanga Dandasana, let's bring our knees down first. Whew. And then slowly shift your weight forward. And then bend your elbows to the back, squeezing into your muscles here, into your armpits. So you're not dumping weight onto your joints. Sliding forward. And then bend your elbows to the back and then send your chest down. And then onto our fifth movement, our upward facing dog. Bring the tops of your feet flat to the floor. Keep pressing that feet onto the floor. And then press onto your hands. You can modify here into a cobra or come into an upward facing dog. So in your upward facing dog, you're sending your chest forward. You can just gaze to the tip of your nose. Bring your shoulders down. If you bring your head up and you feel it's hard to breathe, just gaze forward to start with. Pressing down heavily to the tops of your feet. Relax your hips down to the floor and chest goes forward. So I'm not yet warm. Then bring your knees down to our sixth movement. Tuck your toes again. Press your hands so much and then send your hips up into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, again, maintain this pressing down of your hands, press to your finger pads, your index fingers. Arms are straight. Keep pushing onto your hands. And you're sending your hips back and up towards the back wall and the ceiling. So what's important here is your spine straight, not your heels touching the floor. If your heels touch the floor and then you round your spine here, bend your knees a little bit. Keep pushing onto your hands. Send your hips back. You can get your heels off the floor and lengthen to your spine. Low belly draws in again. So this is quite a forward fold too. Maintaining wide collarbone, shoulders gently away from your ears and into your 5 breaths here. So maybe this is 3 already. 4. Spine straight. And 5. On our 7th movement, gaze forward, walk forward to the top of your mat again. Inhale, halfway lift. So your chest is open, spine straight. And then on our 8th movement, exhale, fold down. Weight onto your toes. Bend your knees if you have to. Press down to your feet. Engage your legs. Inhale, slowly come up. Gaze up. And Samastiti. Arms down by your side. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Chest open. And step back, high plank. So another modification is in your high plank, you stay on your toes. Activate through your legs. Pushing down to your hands. And then slowly bring your chest down to the floor. Inhale. Tops of your feet flat to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1, bend your knees if you have to. 2, nice and long deep breaths. 3, let your head relax. 4. And 5. Gaze forward. Walk forward to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Press your feet. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. And slowly step back. The full expression of that chaturanga is hovering your chest off the floor as you come down. So let's try. If it works, if it doesn't, just keep trying. And exhale, coming down, chest off the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. 1. Engage with your pelvic floor. So that's like you're stopping yourself from peeing and pooing motion. Drawing your sit bones in together. Just 2 sit bones. 3. Takes a while to get into that pelvic floor, that mula bandha. So just get in touch with your breath. And 5. Gaze forward. You can jump forward to the top of your mat, but just gentle landing. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press down to your feet. Engage your pelvic floor. And slowly come up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. And then slowly step or jump back, high plank, lower down, whatever you want to. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gaze forward, jump or walk forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press down to your feet. Inhale, come up. Samastiti. And just do that every day. Bye.